Boom shakalaka, what it is, what it was, what it gonna be.
Yeah, you in the crop fields over, ain't you?
Oh man, yeah, I'm partying down the road. Work
Yeah,
late today. Yep,
working late,
yep.
making
I'm
that
in my mobile
overtime.
office. I don't make overtime. I'm salary.
That's even worse.
Yep. Sometimes you get them. Sometimes they get you. Most time
We
they
hadn't
get you.
we hadn't talked about this, but I do see your name.
Oh, you like that?
Yeah. Are
Hot
you Pookie?
tub.
Are you Pookie?
No, I don't know who Pookie did. She say something about Big Pookie?
Yeah.
Oh,
They
yeah,
asked her about
yeah, yeah.
saying something of what would she have to say
I,
about
I
her
didn't know she
last
said Pookie.
relationship. She said, "I love you,
Oh,
Pookie."
oh, I didn't hear all that. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Said he beat the cobwebs off that thing.
Dang,
Yeah.
dang. Call me Pookie.
Oh, Pookie Mason.
Yeah.
Yeah, you and Sugar Bear.
Mm-hmm.
She might have meant Paul instead of Pookie.
Yeah. No sugar bear. Man, I got some bad news. The puppy I got from Paul had a sugar free Messiah. I had a hunting accident this weekend and I accidentally run him over
Oh,
and
I didn't
he's
know
no
that was
longer
happening while y'all was road hunting.
he's no longer with us.
Was y'all road
Yeah.
hunting?
I was. Yep.
Was he hunting or chasing you?
The dog,
Yeah.
he was hunting.
Was he hunting
Yeah.
some coolant
I
under the
man,
truck or what?
no, I've never seen him, and I was, dude. I'm talking about I was creeping. Uh, I guess he had his blind eye to the truck, didn't see me. Uh, but
Don't hunt a half blind dog road hunting, huh?
yeah, but he come out of nowhere and anyway committed suicide.
It happened to Andy Curley too, didn't it?
Yeah, yeah, that was a broke dog. I think he was backing out of the driveway or something.
Oh, I
Uh,
thought it was one of his favorite dogs. He was road hunting it
it
or something.
was that was a Cindy dog.
Yep. That's tough. Invest
Hmm.
a bunch of time in a dog.
Yeah, well, I hadn't had a whole lot of time invested in this pup, but they're not gonna make anything and sitting in a pen. Like
Yeah.
you gotta get them out there, and with my busy schedule, road hunting, I can get a lot of miles on the dogs. I can put them on hot squirrels pretty fast. I can also teach them how to run and really move, really make some tracks. So,
Yeah.
but you just gotta move on and keep rolling.
Yep.
Yeah, it
Speaking of,
sucks.
this episode is the weekend after Father's Day. Happy Father's Day to everybody.
That's right. Happy Father's Day.
Maybe some of us got a lot and some of us got a little.
Yeah. It well, well, man, I'm blessed. I'm plentiful. Have you seen my family? Have you seen a picture of my family? Like I got some awesome looking kids,
Yep.
and they love me.
Yep.
Like I'm like their
Amen.
favorite person in the world. So I'm I feel really blessed.
Yep. Mine, I'm blessed also. I got a couple, and at times I feel tired and don't feel like doing it, but I just keep telling myself they're only going to be young for so long. So
Hmm.
I keep going as long as I can. I feel like the Energizer Bunny at times.
Yeah, I'm trying to stay young, dude. I wore a black eye all last week, and like I don't normally get black eyes very.
Yeah.
I still got it. See,
Yeah.
yeah, went to church with a black eye and everything.
What happened to
Yeah.
you?
Well, last Thursday, uh, I was in my jujitsu class, and I went for a double leg takedown. I went in for a shot, and I'm not like a takedown artist.
Yeah.
Uh, I don't usually go in for takedowns unless I set them up with my fist. So and we're not punching.
Yeah.
So I went in for a takedown, and I met the guy's knee with my really the side of my face, and it didn't even hurt. And it wasn't like he was trying. He didn't even move his leg. He didn't knee me. My face hit his leg, and anyway, it gave me a black eye. So that was from Thursday, and it's still there.
Wow.
Yeah, you ought to see his knee. Boy,
Big one? Was it a big one?
oh, his knee's black,
Oh,
blue.
here we go. Here we
Yeah,
go.
like he had a knee brace on it this morning.
Oh my gosh. He must have tripped and fell this weekend
Yeah,
out wakeboarding or something.
yeah.
Yeah.
No, nothing wrong with his knee. Matter of fact, he
Yeah.
wasn't even there today. Yeah, or that might have been why he wasn't there. He couldn't
He
walk.
probably
I
had to
don't
go to the
know.
doctor, get an x-ray on that thing.
Yeah, couldn't walk.
Yep. Well, the heat up is upon us. Man, it was a scorcher this weekend. We played softball. It was hot.
It is hot.
Beat a few teams to death. And then
Yeah. Hey, did I see on Facebook where you went to a rodeo?
I did. I'll say this. Michael Harlow and Michael Cole put on one heck of a rodeo. It was the Buck Wild guys out of Como, Texas, came all the way over here to the little town of Amory,
Mm-hmm.
and it was a free event. A bunch of sponsors. They got a bunch of sponsorship money from businesses in Amory,
Do you
and
have to pay admission?
the
It's
zero
free admission.
emissions, free admission.
Dang,
Yeah, and
dang.
there was a bunch of folks there. I don't know how to put a number on it, but it was a lot of people there, and we had a big time. One boy rode 90, spurred the
Going
piss
90.
out of a bull. Hey,
Hey, I seen a couple years ago at the Spring Hill Rodeo. I seen JB Mooney go 90 on a bull. It was the last night, the last ride, and he won it.
well, this was nowhere near JB Mooney, but I'll say this: they were a heck of athletes.
Mhm.
There were some guys that run. I don't know exactly what their terminology is. The tour, or they chasing points and doing stuff, but
Yeah.
they was some bull riders there for sure, and had a bunch of close calls. And that's one thing I've never experienced. I've been to a bunch of rodeos. We grew up going to the Dixie National and every year and stuff like that. But actually being down there, if I had to guess, I was 30 foot from a chute,
Mm-hmm.
and the farthest chute might have been 100 foot, 150. Well, however far they are, At the farthest, it was 40 yards over, and
Wow.
I saw a lot of people that the bull's legs would come down between their legs, and the legs would go right over their head as they've been bucked off, and it's pretty interesting to see it that close and personal.
Yeah. You get any of that bull poker? Y'all play any of that?
No, Harlow told me if he didn't know it was my birthday, we'd have got a cake and we'd all sit out there in a circle, and so you could stay in the circle the longest. I told him I was on pass.
Mm-hmm. Hey, dude, if you ever get an opportunity to go, it'll be a little bit of a drive for you. But the Angola Rodeo
Yeah,
in Angola, Louisiana, it's a prison rodeo.
yeah.
Uh, it's pretty good. It's worth going. I can tell you that. It's there's some convicts out there, and like if you really think about it, it's like a bunch of murderers and rapists and stuff. But you're cheering for them.
Yeah.
Let's go! Like
Somebody's got to be the good guy.
they do a lot of wild stuff and like get pitched. Like it's some high headed bulls come out there looking to kill somebody, and them guys go like they get launched.
Really.
Yeah.
One guy got hung up, and I think I don't like using the term clown, but they had some bullfighters, more of what I would
Bullfight. Yeah.
consider them.
Yeah.
One of them jumped up on that son on his back and was trying to get that boy's hand rolled over, and it was tight. He was pulling on that rope, and he's riding it, and when that hand finally comes free, he's still on it, trying to get that boy off of it. And
Yeah.
I'm
Why,
gonna be
why don't you
honest,
like?
I don't.
Why
He
don't
ain't
you
getting
like?
paid near enough money for me to attempt that,
Why don't you like the term clown?
because, like, in my opinion, a clown term in a rodeo is more of the. I don't like the term clown because they're not. It's not a real athletic term. These guys are
Yeah.
athletes.
With their
These
with
guys
their
out here.
with their face painted.
I mean, they had a couple of crosses. These only had a couple of crosses on their faces, but they're out there in cleats, and they had like some suspenders holding up their trousers. And I don't understand why that is those are the outfits for the term rodeo clown or bullfighter or whatever you want to call it. But
Mm.
these guys is athletic. They're not some Joe Blow
Yeah.
over here trying to
Oh,
be
they gotta
funny in the
run
ring.
fast. That's for sure.
One guy
Yeah.
got out here trying to tempt the bull or tempt what is it the word I'm looking for? Lure the bull towards him where he could jump out the way and it go in the back there. And that son come running at him at the last minute. He spun around it. He's pretty good.
Yeah.
One old guy was smoking I bet he smoked a carton of cigarettes in the arena. That was a bullfighter. He had
Was the name Cody Morley?
no.
He looked like you at the World Hunt.
No, he smoked a few more than I did. But he had a handlebar on.
Lord.
He had a
He probably
handlebar
got cancer.
mustache. Oh, he's definitely got the black lung while he was there.
He's COPD.
Like he just have it hanging out his lip. I got a shell case right here. He had it hanging out his lip, and he'd be over juking them damn cows out. He wouldn't. He just pull on it. He wouldn't even touch it. But yeah, I was laughing. That guy had a baby the night before the rodeo. Lived in a different state. He was over there working rodeo.
Dang.
Yeah.
Family man.
Yeah. It was awesome event. Had some great announcers, real inspirational.
Travis Tate. Was Travis Tate turn announcing?
I don't know, one guy from Missouri and another guy from Arkansas, or one guy from Texas, one guy
Travis
from
Tate from Arkansas.
yeah, that's probably him. Probably him.
He's actually a really good rodeo announcer. He's pretty popular up north, I believe.
Really? I didn't know that.
According to Travis. Yeah.
Oh, wow, that's pretty cool. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So you've been doing a little bit of road hunting. That's more than I've been doing. We've been playing ball and ball and ball.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah.
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 My son got his first chain
Of...
snatch today. Ruined my day. We didn't talk about that.
Yeah.
Do what? Yep. You're in a terrible service area. So I'll carry it for a minute while he's off. We hadn't had any hunts here lately, but I have had some calls talking about the DNA for the UMCA. I don't know all the details to that yet. I would assume Brandon Lowry, and I don't know if Bob. What's going on here? But they're the ones that are. There he is back. Let me finish this.
Yeah, my wife called me.
Oh,
It kicked me off.
let me finish up. The guys that have inquired about how that's going to work, you'll need to come to that spring meeting and figure that out. I guess they're going through the process right now of getting prices, who from, all that details. And they might be waiting to see if it passes before they do all that. But I don't have the answers. We was just the messengers. So reach out to, I guess, maybe one of the board members from the UMCA if you're curious about the DNA. So, yeah. Shane looks like he's going through 7 shades of hell with 0 service. Can you hear me?
I can hear you fine.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Barely.
Really?
Oh, I can hear
Oh,
you
it might
good.
get
You just froze
bad.
up. Hmm.
I was like, if you can barely hear, it's worse.
Didn't hear that, but
Yeah, I was like, it's probably
yeah,
gonna get
there you
worse.
are. Okay.
I better pull over.
But you talking about you've been hunting pups. What you got next on the docket? Next up.
Man, so well, now next next in line, next one up in the rotation, uh, gonna be probably one of my Gunsmoke pups, Gunsmoke and Banshee,
Yeah.
which they've been training for quite a while, but I haven't really messed with them. I just rotate them at the farm, turn them loose, let them run loose for a little while, then swap them out. Not so that's really not ideal. Once you get them going, you really don't want to do that. Like once you get them going, you really want to start hunting them.
Yeah.
But I haven't done that. So there'll be some there'll be a lot of correcting I'll have to
Yeah.
do.
Bad habits.
Oh yeah, which will
Hmm.
probably take a while to get out to get them out
Hmm.
of. But, you know, that's where I'm at now. So I'll start I'll
You gonna
start
start road
rotating
hunting
them.
them?
Yeah. Well, I've road hunted them several times, but they'll be moved to the forefront, and I'll find one or two that I really like and really get them going.
Yeah. You'll be if you was interested. Well, you got Sarah. I was gonna say if you're interested in a pup, Sugar Free's finna have another litter.
Yeah. Yeah, but they're straight Walker dogs. Which they should be some squirrel hounds, but
They
I'm
should
wanting
be
a
some
little.
tree dogs, huh?
They uh, they should make squirrel dogs. There's
Yeah.
not very many people that are breeding just straight hounds
Well, I didn't
for
say it like
squirrel
that.
dogs.
I'm just saying I think both dogs are pretty hard treers.
Oh yeah, uh, but yeah, like I'm not. I've got too many dogs anyway, so I'm not messing with any puppies for a while.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Yep.
I'm gonna go with what I got and get something worked out there.
Mm-hmm.
Might have some
Yep.
for sale come this fall. I'll probably
I've been
I'll probably sell one or two of them.
I've been handling my pup a good bit. I've had to, as I hate to say it, she's finna had to become a pen dog.
Yeah, tearing
She's
up
like
stuff.
an event. No, she likes to venture towards the road, and I hate to get her killed out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, the blue heeler that is not my favorite dog in the world keeps luring her out there,
Mm-hmm.
and the blue heeler will end up living for the rest of my lifetime. And
Just had somebody flash their lights at me. Cop up here.
oh yeah, yeah, we can get him on the podcast,
I don't want to
huh?
get pulled over. Mm-mm.
Why?
I don't need no tickets.
You got a file warrants.
Nah, I do have some warrants in Louisiana,
Mm-hmm.
probably, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Yep.
that I don't really want to talk about, but I will
Okay.
say it was during a high speed chase when my wife was in labor
Wow.
with my baby girl.
Oh yeah. Didn't they chase you?
Yeah,
I
yeah, they
went to
chased me.
the
Yeah, he gave me two tickets. Yeah,
oh,
I
that's
thought they would
funny.
get in front of me and use your lights and like have a clear path for me.
So
No, they stay
I know a
behind me. There he is. Oh, sheriff.
I know a guy that well I know the guy and his dad. I know the boy. I don't want to say a boy. He's a couple years older than me, but he's the police at the local town. and his dad at the time, which is not with us anymore, R.I.P. He was been maybe or maybe not under the influence of some liquid substance, alcohol, and they met each other, and he was speeding, and his son was on duty. He outrun him all the way to the dead place where we was at, and he knew where he was going. Well, he shows up, and his hand sitting out there with us, hanging out, and his boy he was mad, hollering and cussing. He said, "You got outrun fair and square. I don't want to hear nothing else." Boy, his boy mad now.
Yeah,
But
and the son was the cop, and the dad was not. Right?
yeah, yeah.
That's funny.
So, and I believe that his son probably would have took him in if he'd have called him. But when he showed up, he was out of the vehicle like he'd been there for the whole night. So
Hmm.
pretty
Hmm.
interesting.
I know a
Pretty
guy
interesting.
that the town cop, and he was drunk. Well, the town cop got behind him and followed
The
him all the
cop
way
was
to his
drunk.
house. Now, this guy that was driving his truck,
Yeah.
he's a buddy of mine. He's a farm hand um, in a little Arkansas town that's got a speed trap in it. Anyway, the local cop got behind him, turned his lights on. Well, Tim wouldn't stop. Tim drove all the way to his house, got out, and walked inside. And here in a little
Mm-hmm.
bit, Tim's wife comes and says, "Hey, there's a cop out there." He goes, "Yeah, I know. He followed me back there from town." I'm like, "Are you gonna go out there?" He's like, "No." He said, "Hell, after about 15 minutes, he turned his lights off and left."
Uh uh. Well, guess
Yeah,
it is what it is. Ain't that your favorite
this guy's
saying?
a wild man. Yeah,
Oh,
this guy's a wild man.
yeah.
He's he wasn't gonna let him run it that day.
Uh, I found out we was wake surfing this weekend, and I called old Wade. I figured out something about Wade. For him to act as poor as he does, every toy that he has is extremely expensive.
Oh yeah. Like everything he's got is top of the
It's
line.
top of the line. Yeah.
Even his attire, like when he goes out, he's got some high dollar, whatever kind of chupacabra boots, and you know, you got the whole alphabet on there. Got his initials, his daughter's initials, his wife's initials.
Just
He
all
got a he
26
got a
letters.
belt. Yeah. He got a belt with his name engraved on like a dog tag or little brass plate on it,
That's funny.
and with a custom knife and a custom gambler hat, cowboy hat with a custom uh, hat band of some kind of freaking Tijuana green diamondback
Yeah,
rattlesnake.
if you've never heard of that, he has a video of him picking it up.
Yeah.
I called that sucker and we was talking about wake surfing. My buddy bought a nice boat, a Malibu,
Mhm.
and we've been wake surfing. I told him, I said, "Man, we like it." And he's like, I ain't gonna say what he said, but he said, "If you ever get on a wake full, you'll never get on one of them surfboards again." I was like, "Really?" So I started. He sent me a video or two, and I'm like, "Man, that's freaking cool. I need one." Till I price one.
Yeah.
Though beginner's version's about $1,000. And I said,
Yeah.
"Holy moly." But now I want one so bad I can't stand it.
Yeah. Man, I get they're. I don't really see you know the big deal with them or whatever, but I mean they're cool.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah,
He likes them.
they're pretty cool for sure. I mean, hey, the electronic versions is even worse. So,
Hmm.
but yeah. So I've been messing with my pup. Got off topic a little bit. I've been messing with my squirrel dog
Yeah.
pup.
Oh, Black Magic.
Oh, Black Magic. I've been messing with her with a squirrel tail. She still don't really know, but every time I get it out, I walk her downwind of it. That old nose goes straight up in the air, and I'll watch her work it out. So, little bit by
How
little
old is
bit.
she? How old is she?
Born March 19th. So, what is that going to be? 12 weeks old?
She ain't treeing yet.
Think I got a
Mm,
coil.
mm.
She might
Red
not make it
flag.
too much longer.
That's a red flag.
Might have a dog for sale.
Yeah.
I'm playing. No,
24
I'm
weeks,
gonna
I
give
give
her a
up on.
chance. How?
20, 24 weeks. 24 weeks, they ain't treeing.
You let them run till they're 24 months old out there on the farm.
Yeah, but they're treeing it way before then. So I let them get out there and get street smart. No, I won't get. I won't give up on one. I let them be puppies. And
Yeah, she's still young. I will say
yeah,
this: she's finna have to have a bark collar on her. I hate to put her eye out. I might want to road hunt her one day if I use a
yeah.
BB gun.
No, that ain't one that dog got run over. Dumb.
he's deaf and blind on that one side you hit him.
No, he wasn't deaf. He's just dumb.
Well,
Inexperienced. I should have had him up on the farm running loose.
mm-hmm.
Them farm dogs are smart.
Omegatron got 95 lives, and that puppy didn't have but a half of one.
Well, he's smart. He's street smart.
Yeah. Omegatron saw that pine tree coming down. He calculated the height and the distance between the limbs, and
That's an
he
oak
knew.
tree, son.
Oh, he
Yeah.
knew.
Hey, it fell 3 different ways around him and didn't hit him.
Probably treated a squirrel in it.
Hey, he has.
I'm talking about when it fell.
Yeah. It ain't there now. They come cut it down, and they cut another one down right beside the house. They cut 3 trees when they come remove that one.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You seen any new news in the squirrel dog worlds?
Man, I haven't really been on Facebook too much.
Yeah. So somebody that's new into hunting, what would you suggest that they do with pups in the summertime?
If they're new to hunting, I suggest they save their money and buy a started dog and don't even mess with a puppy.
Okay.
Is what I suggest.
So if somebody's already got a puppy that is new to hunting,
Yeah.
don't say sell the puppy, buy a started dog. Because there's gonna be somebody that wants to know. So would
Yeah.
you start off road hunting? Would you start off walking them in the
Yeah.
woods?
So how old are they? So
Let's say 6 months. Let's say 12 weeks old.
if they're 12 weeks old, I'm
I'm,
not road hunting. Yeah, I'm
I'm
not road
playing.
hunting that. I'm just letting them be a puppy then. I
Yeah,
might
I'm
mess with
playing.
them
Let's
with a
say
tennis
6 months
ball.
old. Say
All right,
6 months.
6, 7 months old. I've done walked them in the woods a little bit, but there's 3 things that they have to know before I
Mm-hmm.
start really carrying them hunting, and that's that they have to be lead broke.
Mm-hmm.
So so that when you tie them to the tree, they don't freak out. You don't want to
Mm-hmm.
associate something negative with what you're wanting to do. They have to be gun broke. So
Mm-hmm.
when you shoot, when not a little
Well,
bit, well,
you
they have
shooting
to be gun
fireworks
broke.
around them or what?
No, I'm not doing that. Although I
What?
do know some people that pop firecrackers under their dog's head. This dog it ain't gun shy. How
Oh,
you know? I've been popping firecrackers over her head all day.
how you
Don't
making
do
sure
that.
they're not gun shy? You starting off
Don't.
with a 22?
Yeah. Away from them. Not
Yeah.
even like a dog's not born gun shy. Like they're made gun shy.
Mm-hmm.
Some might be more apt to have a low tolerance to noise or whatever, but they're not gun shy. Like they have to hear a gun in order for them to be gun shy. They never heard a gun before. They're not gun shy.
Yeah.
It's man made, so you have to get them acclimated to it. So I like to do it. I like to do it when they're pups, so they're always acclimated to it. They don't ever become an issue. But I'll start way off, and or maybe even have somebody fire a gun way off or whatever, and just to see how they act, get a little closer, whatever. And you can do that before they eat, like before you
Mm-hmm.
feed them. So you do something that it's a positive. You do something that it's a positive, or you shoot before you turn them loose, because turning them loose is a positive too.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so they have to be lead broke, have to be gun broke, and they have to come when called. Not
Mm-hmm.
sometimes, not every night. When you call them, they have to come to you. And what we do, and this is the showstopper way. That's the three pillars of the foundation of what we do before we really start hunting. Uh, so they have to come when called, and we teach them how to turn the collar off. So that we've already established here, usually with a check cord, here, and I'm pulling the cord here, here. And when they get to me, I reward them with a treat or pet them up or whatever. So now they're coming to me with here, and they've got probably a
Mm-hmm.
15-foot check cord on them. So if they don't come here, I can step on the cord or whatever. And we're walking around doing, you know, this kind of just playing in the yard. Here, okay, they're coming to me just about every time. So now they know what here means. We've established that. So I put the I'm using a Garmin, but you can, whatever kind of stimulation collar you want to use, you put on them the here, and then I figure out what level of stimulation they can feel. It's not they're not screaming. I'm not burning them up. When I touch that and I start real low,
Mm-hmm.
when I touch it and I see them go like they turn their head a little bit and they're like, "What is that?" That's right there about that's where I want it at. Just so I can barely feel it, just a tickle. So here, and I mash it down. With the Garmin, it goes off in 10 seconds. So if they're not to you in 10 seconds, you got to mash it down again. Reapply it. Here. And so they know here, but now you've added a new stimulus to them. So you've added
Mm-hmm.
something different. So if they don't come here, I get the check cord, I pull it, I'm still holding down the button. Here. They come to me, as soon as they get to me and they look at me, I release the button.
Mm-hmm.
You do that, then pet them up, reward them, whatever. Here in a little bit. Here, mash the button. It doesn't take that long for them to figure it out, and we teach them to turn the collar off. So when they get to me, I release the collar. So that
You
way,
teach.
when the do what?
Oh, go ahead.
So that way, when they're in a brush pile on the other side of the creek, or let's say they're treeing in the woods and they leave the tree.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if you can't get them back to you, you can't correct them for leaving that tree, right? So you got a
Yeah.
hot-footed dog that's leaving the tree. Well, if you can't get to them, they're gonna continue to leave the tree. Here, they come back to you. You tie them to the tree, and then you shoot the squirrel out for them. So now you got their gun broke, their lead broke, and they come when called. And that takes if you'll have those three pillars uh, knocked out for the foundation of the training, it will help you in the woods overcome a lot of different situations. If you don't, you may do something in the woods that will set you back a couple months. So all the stuff you've done with turning squirrels loose and this and that with your dogs, you might get in the woods and the dog trees, but it's not fully gun broke, and you pow 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 pow, you shoot the squirrel out, and the dog runs off. Or
Mm-hmm.
you get to the tree and it's not fully lead broke. You tie the dog to the tree and it starts going nuts, and then you start shooting. and it slips the collar and runs off. Like you can create a like some negative things there. Uh, if you'll have them lead broke, gun broke, and come and called, you can wipe out a lot of that stuff. And an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure.
Yeah.
So if
So
you'll
do
just
you think
do
it's a good thing
just a little
to
bit,
shoot?
do I think it's a
I'm
good thing to
sorry, there
shoot
was a
what?
pause in there. There was a pause in there. I thought you was done for a second. Do you think it's a good thing to shoot squirrels out if you have to call the dog back? Like you're rewarding them for leaving, even though you made them come back.
No, I think it's okay. If you get them back treeing, I'm rewarding them for treeing.
Yeah.
I'm letting them
Okay.
know if they sit there and tree, I'll shoot the squirrel out and they got it. Yeah, I don't mind that.
Are you also using for tree work? Are you out in the yard, get on the tree? That way they know what you're saying. Do you make them turn the collar off for that too? Hmm.
I do not, but you can, you absolutely can,
You don't work
but
on
I
that
don't.
stuff?
Mm-mm. But you can.
Hmm.
Like I know some guys that they have nails on the tree and they'll hook that lead and get the dog, get them up on the tree with their feet up on the tree, in the tree position,
Yeah.
and they get on the tree. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing at all.
Yeah. It's interesting how when you get a broke dog, let me rephrase that. Some broke dogs, like my dog, if he's running through the woods and I want him to turn, I can tone him. If I'm hollering for him, I can tone him, and he knows that I'm wanting him to come here. If I walk up and he's gotten down for just a little bit, I can tone him and he'll get back on the tree. It's kind of crazy how dogs kind of understand that what they're supposed to be doing when you tone them, or how
Yeah,
I guess
yeah.
correction
Well,
one correction can mean a lot of different things.
yeah, yeah. Well, it's just like no, no. Like they could be
Yeah,
doing a number of things. You say no. If you establish no, they know what it means. Uh,
yeah.
like that'll apply in several different situations.
Well, yeah, but no, no's a little
No
different
and
than turn
no and
and
tone.
tree and come and so. Yeah, some good tips there, Shane.
Hmm. I've been through a lot of dogs. I have messed a lot of dogs up.
It happens.
I've messed more good dogs up than I've made.
Yeah. At what age are you gonna get rid of a dog?
It just depends. Depends on how much time I put in them. If I've given them a lot of work and they're not progressing, I'll get rid of one pretty quick. But if I haven't put in a lot of work to them, I may give them. I might keep one way too long.
Yeah.
Uh,
But you don't have a
and
set day. If they're not treeing by a year old and I mean, I feel like if you've put a
it
good bit
just
of work in, they ain't treeing by a year old. I understand there's dogs that can, but
yeah. But that's like a 12-year-old kid.
yeah.
A 12-month-old dog is like a 12-year-old kid, and
Mm-hmm.
and you're expecting them to do the, a job that an adult's doing.
If they're not showing me something they like by a year old, I
Like
don't.
like my thing is hustle and go. Like they gotta be
Yeah.
hustling and going.
Well, I kept that litter mate probably longer. If he didn't show me the go and the athleticism and was always busy, that litter mate that got run over to the one I got now.
Mm.
Well, she wasn't a
Wait,
litter
what?
mate. It
Well,
was a
what a litter
full
mate.
brother. It's just an
Yeah,
older litter. It's actually,
yeah,
I want to say, maybe Dub's litter.
yeah. Full sibling.
Full sibling to Dub. But, or full litter mate for Dub. But, anyways, he was athletic and was always busy doing something, and he finally figured it out the day he got run over. Let me rephrase that. He treated his first squirrel in the wild the day he got run over, but
Yeah.
he just showed me the some stuff I liked, I guess is the term, and I kept working with him. But if he was just kind of standing around, he wouldn't have lasted that long.
Right. Yeah, I don't like the ones that hang around
Yeah.
for any reason. Like I don't care what the reason is. I don't like them hanging around. I like them moving. They gotta be digging. When I see them, I want them claws digging in the ground. I want them moving. They don't have to go yards, but when I see them, they gotta be moving.
Yep. I'm with you on that one.
Yeah.
Speaking of, I've noticed that I saw a post this morning where Joey Poston was in the hospital. So I think he had surgery or something. I don't know all the details, but y'all send out prayers for Joey. He's got something going on, some sort of surgery or something, but y'all send them out for Joey. I saw Greg Maynard and them drove 6 hours to go see him in the hospital. It's pretty cool.
Oh wow, that's cool.
And I saw that.
Yeah.
I won't say Terry Schneider had a wreck. I won't say you told me that, but I saw it on
That's what
Facebook too.
Yeah, I heard he had a wreck, and I think I seen where he maybe have some broke ribs and maybe a broke arm or something. Broke something.
Yeah. Y'all reach out to Terry. Let him know you're thinking about him if you didn't know. It's, they say squirrel hunting is tough on the body, but maybe you just can't kick some of these old guys down. They're gonna be back. I want to say something different, but I didn't think it was appropriate.
Yeah.
Well,
You'll have to tell me later.
Yeah. Well, I was wanting to say they say squirrel hunting to die in sport, but I wasn't not like that. What are you looking at?
Yeah. I got a text and I was reading it.
I got you. But y'all reach out to them, say a prayer for them, let them know that you're thinking about them. We us hunters, we had to stick together. So, all right. Well, I know you finna be at your work site. I'm finna have to go play ball.
No, I'm driving home, player. I'm supposed to be at the farm.
Yeah. Oh, you off already?
Yeah, I'm driving home.
Yeah, I got you. I thought you was heading to work. You told me.
No, I told you I had to go back to location. I had to turn around and go back.
Oh, okay.
You get a water sample. I was going to go to the office, but by the time I got to the office, hell, the engineer I was going to be sending the lab work to would be on his way home.
Yeah.
He wouldn't like it. Ain't like he'd be using the information today anyway. So
I'm with you.
I'll knock that out in the morning.
I'm with you. I was trying to be nice. I got stuff to do.
Yeah. Peace out.
Hey, everybody tell your friends, your family, your brothers, your lovers. Come see us. YouTube, Podbean, Spotify. Till next time.
See you. Bye.
Peace out.